The Christmas lights outside the cafe sparkled like hope. But Emily's heart felt like the only dark corner left in the world. She stared at the empty chair across from her, the one that should have been filled by Michael, the man her friends swore was perfect for her. But after making eye contact with her from the doorway, he'd simply shaken his head, whispered to the hostess, and left. He took one look at her, and rejected her. On Christmas Eve, Emily's throat tightened. She forced a smile at the waitress, pretending everything was fine, but the weight of another lonely Christmas pressed against her chest. And it wasn't just about being alone. It was about being unwanted, again. A single dad and a chance encounter. Across the room, Daniel Parker watched the scene unfold. He hadn't meant to notice. He was too busy trying to keep his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, from dipping her crayons into the butter dish. But when he saw the man leave, and when he saw Emily bite her lip to keep tears from falling, he felt something twist inside him. He'd been there. The sting of rejection, the weight of trying to stay strong for everyone else. He gathered his courage, stood up, and took Lily's hand. "Daddy, where are we going?" she whispered. "To help someone," he said softly. He walked straight to Emily's lonely table. "Hi," Daniel said gently, offering a small smile. "I'm sorry to interrupt, but would it be all right if we joined you?" Emily blinked in surprise. Lily waved shyly, clutching her pink crayon. And for the first time that night, Emily smiled. A table of 3 strangers. "Are you sure?" Emily asked, her voice small. Daniel nodded. No one should sit alone on Christmas Eve. They sat together, and the awkwardness faded faster than falling snow. Lily's innocence filled the empty spaces, showing her crayon drawings, telling Emily about her school's Christmas play, proudly announcing she was a donkey in the nativity. Emily laughed through tears she didn't realize she'd been holding. Daniel watched her carefully, how she listened, how she smiled with warmth, not forced politeness. There was something gentle about her, something real. They spoke about traditions, about favorite carols, about the chaos and beauty of the season. Then came the question Daniel feared. "So, where's her mom?" Emily asked gently. Daniel breathed in slowly. "She passed away 4 years ago, cancer." He said it simply, but pain lingered in the spaces between words. Emily's eyes softened. "I'm so sorry," she whispered. Lily looked up and patted her dad's hand. "It's okay. Daddy says Mommy is with Jesus, watching the Christmas lights from heaven." Emily swallowed, deeply moved. 2 broken hearts, 1 silent understanding. As dessert arrived, they talked more openly. Emily revealed her own truth. She'd been engaged once. Ethan, a man who loved the idea of her, but not the reality. When she lost her job during a company layoff, he said she was falling behind in life. He ended things 2 weeks before their wedding. Daniel listened with empathy, not judgment. "You didn't lose anything," he said. "Anyone who leaves when life gets hard was never meant to stay." His words pierced straight through her fears. By the time they finished eating, the cafe was closing. But none of them wanted the night to end. "Would you like to walk with us to see the Christmas tree lighting?" Daniel asked. Emily nodded. "Yes, I'd love to. Snow, lights, and a second chance at belonging." They walked under the falling snow, the kind that makes everything feel hushed and sacred. Lily ran ahead, making clumsy snow angels while Daniel and Emily followed at their own pace. "You know," Emily whispered, "this is the first Christmas Eve in years I haven't cried alone." Daniel glanced at her with gentle seriousness. "I'm glad we were here then." She smiled, cheeks pink from cold and emotion. When they reached the town square, the giant Christmas tree burst into light. Gold, blue, silver, reflecting in Emily's teary eyes. Lily grabbed Emily's hand. "Want to be my Christmas friend?" "Emotional," Emily nodded. "I'd love to be." Daniel's heart softened at the sight. Challenges that tested them. Over the next few weeks, Emily and Daniel saw each other more. But challenges weren't far behind. Daniel's fear of letting someone in. He worried about introducing someone new into Lily's life. He worried he would fail again, as a husband, as a father. Emily's fear of not being enough. After years of rejection, she struggled to believe she deserved to be chosen, truly chosen. The whisper of the past. Ethan returned one afternoon, asking for another chance, insisting Emily deserved someone with more stability than a janitor's single dad. Emily stood straighter than she ever had. You left when things weren't perfect. Daniel stayed for someone who needed him most. That's the kind of man I want. She walked away without looking back. Love that chose them both. One snowy evening, weeks after Christmas, Daniel invited Emily and Lily to the park. Lily tugged Emily's jacket. Are you going to stay with us forever? Emily knelt down, smiling. If your daddy wants me around, I'd like that very much. Daniel stepped closer, voice trembling. I do want you around, Emily. I want you, and I want Lily to have someone as kind as you in her life. Tears welled up in Emily's eyes. She whispered, Daniel, I choose you too. He pulled her into a warm embrace, snow drifting gently around them. Final message. A Christmas rewritten. Emily arrived at the cafe that Christmas Eve rejected, unseen, alone. She left with a family she never expected. A little girl who adored her. And a man who chose her not for what she had, but for who she was. Sometimes God doesn't answer prayers the way we imagine. Sometimes He rewrites them entirely. And sometimes, rejection is just the doorway to the place you truly belong.